Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about some really exciting news. Mizuno have launched 2 new suits and I'm going to talk you through them. But first, before we get into the video, if you do like the channel, please do subscribe. If you like this video, like it. And I've launched a Patreon as well, so links in the description for that. Some really cool stuff. As prize draws, you can win stuff. You can win this hat that I've got right here. If you want to get involved on that, please do check out the Patreon. It's like $3 or £2.50 a month, and it's going to be awesome prize draws and other perks, such as a private Discord where you can chat with me about everything swimming related. But without further ado, let's talk about these new Mizuno suits. So I did see these suits teased on Instagram a couple of months ago now, and I did do some posts on my story at the time, being pretty excited, but there wasn't any further news. There wasn't anything on the website just yet, and obviously with the new year has come the full announcements, and we can now go on the Mizuno Japan website. These suits aren't available in Mizuno USA just yet, but we can check them out there. And you know, we go right away to the website, mizuno.jp swim, and we've got this landing page, GX Sonic right at the front, and we've got these sponsored athletes. We've got Shinri and Rikaku right in the forefront, Yui, and we've got these cool suits. We've got these yellow sort of patternings on the back. If we look at the far left suit, we've got this sort of charcoal but patterned textured effect on the back of the suit on that Ribtex material. And you know, we've just got the usual stuff. There's a GX Sonic, an MX Sonic, an FX Sonic page, Stream Ace page. But we're going to take a further look, and we're going to click on this big banner at the top here. And that's going to take us to sort of their GX Sonic space, and it's got all the details on these suits. So they're really now pushing 2 variations of the GX Sonic. We have the GX Sonic 5, and that's on the left here. We've got this little chart. We know and love the GX Sonic 5. That's nothing new for us. And then on the side here, we've got the GX Sonic Neo, and that's sort of the newer concept. And I say newer because last year they had a GX Sonic TF, and that was the only GX Sonic, and that was sort of like their attempt at a thinner, more comfortable, more stretchy suit. And I heard some really good things about people that used it. Weird material, I've not had my hands on with one. And it was used by some big names such as Drew Kibler at the Tokyo Olympics for, you know, obviously on the US team. So we can scroll down a little bit here. And first of all, we've got the GX Sonic 5, and that's obviously coming in this new Japan only, I think Japan only colorway that has this sort of, it's almost the all black American one, but it's not. It's got this textured effect. I really like it. I'm going to go out on a whim and say I like it a little more than the American one that I have. And actually, so I sell legal as well, which is pretty cool. I think both the Neo and the 5 could be argued to be ISL legal. And you know, you've got, where's the Ribtex is red, you've got the blue, which is their Sonic Light, and the multi-racer obviously here, different taping structures, it shows where it's dual layered, etc, etc. And actually we've got some star systems that we can highlight here, and I have translated the star systems for your benefit. And if we start with the ST, the top line is kick support, which is obviously 3-star. That's the X taping. Yeah, the kick support's awesome on this suit. I've reviewed it. You can check out the review if you haven't seen it already. And then they're given streamline support, which I think is sort of the buoyancy. I think that's what they call streamline support. They've given that 3-star. Again, very buoyant suit. And then ease of movement, they've given this sort of faded out. I guess I've called it a 1/2-star. But yeah, that's what they've called the ease of movement, which can also translate, I guess, to comfort and compression, or the opposite of compression. And then the multi-racer has, I guess these are 2 and a faded star, so I'm guessing these are 2.5-star, and that's for both kick support at the top, streamline support, and ease of movement. So what they're saying here is it's not quite the kick and the streamline support as the ST. Go figure, but you've got a little bit more ease of movement, but not loads more. And I really like this sort of copper logo. If we can see it here, they've put on the MR versions. Obviously, the ST and MR, the only differential other than the suit is the colour of the logo. So we have white and neon yellow on the blue one for the ST, and we have copper and white for the MR. It's weird that the black ST has white and the blue MR has white. Anyway, what we came here for, and hopefully you've watched this long to see what we're talking about here, but the GX Sonic Neo. And they've kind of scrapped the TF. There's no talk of the TF, but they're talking about great water repellency, bonded seams top left, great straps for the women, and again some more stuff for the women here. But they have two models, the Streamline model, the SL, and the All Generation model, the AG. So let's first look at the Streamline model, and it has sort of parallel taping that come inwards. It has a little bit of Ribtex on the crotch. I think that's Ribtex, again, just from comparing it to the Ribtex colour in above, but I could be wrong. It's a slightly different colour. It's like a white and red cross stitch. I'm guessing there's not much dual layering. It's got this awesome yellow camo. And here we go. It's got 1.5 star kick support, 2-star streamline support. So not far off like the MR, the 5MR. And then 2-star ease of movement. So you're sacrificing kick support and a tiny bit of streamline support, which buoyancy in my opinion, this is how I'm interpreting it, could be wrong, but a lot more ease of movement, a whole star more ease of movement. And these suits are 30,800 yen for the jammer, and 43,780 yen for the knee skin. So exactly the same retail price as the 5s. So this is, as expensive a suit. Still all bells and whistles. It's just going to be for them distance events, the 4 medley, stuff like that, or even the 203 in Drew Kibler's case using the TF. And then we have the All Generation model, which is, again, you're sacrificing a lot in the support area. So only 1-star kick support, 1-star streamline support. And I'm presuming this is Ribtex on the back of the suit, but I can't be sure 100%, but it seems to be where that red cross stitch or that almost tartan thing is, and then you can see it actually on the suit. I'm guessing that yellow material is the Ribtex, but it might not be, and it might not be the case at all, because that, if we look closely at this image here, that is not Ribtex, and that is the coloured logo. But I'm guessing that's on the SL, which is almost saying it only has Ribtex on the crotch, and definitely not on the back, which if we look up close here, maybe Ribtex on the crotch, but definitely not Ribtex on the back. Definitely dual layered. It's definitely dual layered on that bit here. Definitely. I think definitely. I'm saying definitely. Could be wrong again, but I think so. I'm very certain. So yeah, 1-star, but then 3-star ease of movement. And the interesting thing about this suit is it's actually a little bit cheaper. Like, not miles cheaper. It's still clearly one of their flagship suits. I'm guessing they've got 4 flagships now, which is awesome. I'm loving these brands. So many brands went onto Mizuno's level and had 2 options, and then Mizuno were like, we're doing 4 options. 28,600 yen for the AG jammer and the 40,700 yen for the AG knee skin. So not miles difference, and I wish there was a better way of sort of translating what these different sort of schematics of the suit mean and what blue means, and etc. Because these are all light blue, and I'm pretty sure the actual material on the woman and men's GX Sonic 5 is different. That's called like a Sonic Light W or something, or Sonic Light WX, something like that. So maybe the men's suit uses the already more flexible material, Sonic Light material on the woman's suit, because they wanted to have the woman's suit more flexible. That was one of the big things they've done in trying to make the Sonic 5 more sort of appropriate for women. Obviously, we know it's the best men's suit, but it's definitely not taken over the women's market at all, especially not in the Western world. Only really see Japanese women wear it, and Erica Brown, obviously their headline athlete in America, Mizuno USA. So yeah, really interesting. These 2 new models, the Sonic Neo SL and AG. Really excited to hopefully get my hands on them at one point, but we'll see. We'll see if America bring them in. And again, it looks like these 2 models have the same sort of layout, but different use of materials clearly. If we just flick between them quickly, you can just see by the amount of camo material right off the bat that they're going to be different suits. And I'll be really keen to try these. I'll be really keen to try these and talk about them. And we can have a look at the TF quickly here. This is their like previous generation, if you click here. So they talk about their flat swim technology, which I think is what they're referring to as streamline support. This flat swim, which is like kind of in my mind the buoyancy, and this is where the TF sort of come in. So the TF was like a more flexible MR, but still same range. So there's the 5. Skip through that. Where's the TF? There's the TF. So again, definitely looks more similar than the SL. First of all, did you try the Neo TF? Let me know in the comments. Second, are you going to get one of these suits? At the moment, I think you're going to have to import one to Japan. What's your favourite design? Do you like the yellow or the charcoal-y looking 5? And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe to the channel. Check out my Patreon page. Again, link in the description. And I will go ahead and put all my patrons on the screen now. Thanks ever so much for signing up week 1. You know, I wasn't sure I was going to get any, so the fact I'm on 15 now is really, really making me happy. And yeah, it's inspired me to make more cool content. So I hope you found this one interesting, and let me know if you're going to get some new Mizuno suits in 2022. As always, I'll see you on the next one.